Every time I go on social media and I see On3 make a post about a wide receiver or offensive lineman that decommitted or an offensive lineman, wide receiver entering the transfer portal, I see just this army of Florida fans just coming into the comment section saying, come catch passes from DJ Lagway. Come block for DJ Lagway. I've never seen so many Florida fans talk so much about their quarterback since the Tim Tebow era. But that's the kind of energy that DJ Lagway has brought into this Florida program. In some capacity, you can say that DJ Lagway has somewhat single-handedly revived Florida football, because with how good he has been in his last couple of starts, leading Florida to upset wins and back-to-back weeks against ranked teams for the first time since 2018, not only does he have Florida fans optimistic about the future of this program, but he also has a lot of national media folks talking about Florida. I can't recall ESPN talking about Florida that much over the last couple of years with them being down, but with them now having this phenom freshman quarterback, all of a sudden they're one of the hottest stories in college football. Not only has DJ Lagway, his success helped Florida on the field, but it's helping Florida off the field, because now nobody's having any questions about Billy Napier's job security anymore. We know that as long as DJ Lagway stays healthy next year, Florida should at least win 8-9 games potentially, especially with them having a way easy schedule next year than what they had this year. And with DJ Lagway playing good, nobody's really worried about Billy Napier anymore, because when you got the quarterback situation figured out, 9 times out of 10, you should have a pretty solid football team. And DJ Lagway this year, he's been really impressive. 11 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. By the time we roll into this time next year, we could be saying that DJ Lagway is the best quarterback in the SEC. And going into the offseason, we all are going to be talking about who are the top 3 quarterbacks in this conference. And it's either going to be Lenore Sellers, DJ Lagway, or Nico Iamaleava, or somebody else coming out of nowhere. But I mean, DJ Lagway, with his size, his athleticism, and his skill set, he has all the makeup of being the next great Florida quarterback. He has the size somewhat of what Anthony Richardson and Cam Newton had, but he's a better passer of the ball than what Anthony Richardson was. And plus, I think he's a slightly better athlete than what Anthony Richardson is. He has pretty good size and more twitch, but he has a little bit more wiggle than what AR had, in my opinion. And for Florida moving forward, with you having a quarterback that everybody seems to love inside of your program and a lot of players want to come play with them, it makes Florida football be brought up a lot more nationally. Because when you got this fantastic quarterback, everybody's going to be talking about it, because everybody's going to be like, how high is this guy going to get drafted? Like with DJ Lagway, he has resurrected Florida football. In some way, he's done for Florida what Cam Ward has done for Miami this year. When Cam Ward and Miami were rolling, nobody could stop talking about Miami. Everybody was talking about the touchdown celebration. Everybody was talking about how great Cam Ward was. That's the impact when you have a great quarterback. And it looks like DJ Lagway, although it really is a little bit too early to be naming him the next great Florida quarterback, based off the sample size that we've seen out of him this year, Florida definitely is heading in the right direction. And a lot of their best players are going to be back this year or next year. So it's not like DJ Lagway is going to be playing with a new group of wide receivers. Like a lot of those players that he was throwing the ball to this year, they should be back for 2025. So you're going to have guys who are going to have a better grasp of the playbook. DJ Lagway should improve as a quarterback, because sometimes, he looked a little bit too jumpy to start out games, but when he started to ease into games as they wore on, like the third and fourth quarter, he played his best football. And going into year 2, if you already have a guy who is this good as a true freshman, imagine the large leap that he's going to take over the course of spring and fall camp in 2025. We might be having a situation where DJ Lagway is a Heisman Trophy contender in 2025. That's how good DJ Lagway is. And Florida hasn't had this good of a quarterback since the Tebow era. You know, you had a little bit of fizzle with Jeff Driscoll, which kind of fizzled out, and that's been about it. You know, Florida, for the last couple of years, they've had all kinds of random quarterbacks, like Felipe Franks. Remember Austin Appleby? I saw a post about him a few days ago. It was like, name a random Florida player. Somebody posted Austin Appleby. You feel me? Like, this is one of those quarterbacks that can change your program. And DJ Lagway has already kind of done that. You know, he saved Billy Napier's job. He's brought juice and swag back to Florida football. I see Instagram posts. You post DJ Lagway. You got Florida fans in the comment section talking about DJ Lagway is my goal. I saw one commenter say that Jesus is in Gainesville now. I was like, hold up now. All right, now listen. DJ Lagway's a good quarterback, but I want to be saying that you got Jesus in Gainesville, but you guys get my point. You feel me? DJ Lagway has brought belief back to Florida. He's brought optimism back into this program. Florida Gators fans believe they can win because of the sensation that they have at quarterback. It's not more so that they believe in Billy Napier, but they believe more in Billy Napier now because of how good DJ Lagway is and how good he can potentially become. And that's how DJ Lagway has revived Florida football, because the last couple of years, let's just be honest, this program has been dead. Not Nebraska did, but in terms of a national standpoint, nobody was really paying attention to Florida until DJ Lagway came around and you made noise by upsetting LSU and Ole Miss. You know, even though I'm a Miami fan, I'm really intrigued with the trajectory of this Florida program, or projection, I don't know how you say it, but you guys get my point. Florida is definitely heading in the right direction. And if DJ Lagway takes the steps in improvement as we all expect them to make, hey, I couldn't. You mean to tell me you don't think that Florida could win the SEC next year? The SEC is wide open next season. You know, with all of the upsets that have happened this year, we got parity in this conference. Anybody could win it any given year because the gap in talent between the top teams, the middle teams, and the bottom teams is not really that wide. And Billy Napier has done a really good job of recruiting. He had a top 5 portal class last offseason. So, I mean, Florida definitely is trending in the right direction with DJ Lagway as the quarterback of the future. And he's brought a lot of juice to this program. I haven't seen this many people talking about Florida in a very long time.